Right, guys, another series review, and this one is for the first episode of the new Miss Marvel show on Disney Plus. Now, I am the only one that has watched it.
Finally, something that
These two haven't
not by
watched
myself.
So I'm going to be spoiling it for these two, and I'm going to be spoiling it for you if you haven't watched. So please leave if you don't want to hear the spoilers.
No.
You've had your warning. Okay, so guys, I think I've said this to you earlier, but I wasn't very hopeful for this show.
Okay.
Just because it's a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah,
I know.
that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I knew obviously it's Marvel and I'm a Marvel head, but I just thought this ain't the show for me. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, okay.
This is the first episode anyway is a very good episode.
Oh, guys.
It's a so basically Kamala, so they've changed her origin.
Right.
And I understand why they did it. And I did explain that to you earlier. So in the comics, Kamala Khan is an Inhuman.
Right.
Right? That's how she has the powers.
Yeah.
So all Inhumans have powers. Obviously, they're trying to shy away from the Inhuman series that was absolute garbage. I think you can both agree with me on that. Right. So they're trying to shy away from that. So there's no mentions of any Inhumans. Right. So in this, what they've done is they've made her grandma, who's not in here. They've not shown her grandma, but her grandma used to be like her, like a very a fantasist, like always fantasizing about things and so on and so forth. And her grandma, during the first episode, sends her what the mum called junk, like just trinkets and stuff. And there's a bracelet, and it's that bracelet that gives her powers.
Okay.
Now, they haven't gone into how the grandma got the bracelet, but obviously that's going to come up in later, subsequent episodes. So, but one thing I really like about this is her fantasizing about, so her favorite hero is Captain Marvel.
Right.
Hence why she calling herself Miss Marvel.
Yep.
Right. She tells in the beginning, she's telling the Avengers story, you know, the whole Infinity Saga, and then she bigs up Captain Marvel, punching Thanos and all of that. So anyway, they go to she's always dressing up as Captain Marvel. She's got a Captain Marvel suit, but her parents are like and what I like about this show also is that they don't shy away from her being in a Pakistani Muslim family. Okay. They actually show them praying, saying Bismillah, all of that. Do you know what I mean? So it's really good that they did that. And so they don't. So she wants to go to this Avenger Con, right? It's the first Avenger Con, right? Okay. And there's going to be cosplay, obviously. Okay, yeah. And they didn't want her to go. Like, you know, you're a Muslim girl, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, where you going?
So she wanted to go with her male friend, who's her best friend. Like, they know him, like, and stuff. So then they change their minds after her brother speaks to them. But they say, I've made you a costume, a Hulk costume. And the dad is going to wear a Hulk costume as well. And he goes, ah. And I thought this scene was really sweet. Because he wanted to go with her. And the mum said, this is the only way you're going to go. But he really wanted to go. It's not like he's I've got to go take my daughter to... He was like, he's getting into it. He's painting himself green. He's wearing the suit. Do you know what I mean? And she like just... No, you're gonna embarrass me. And you can see he's really cut up. The actor that played her dad is really good. Oh, okay. He's really good. He was really cut up, and he was just like, "You're not going," and he just walked out. Like, so the disappointment in his face, it was, and that brought me back to how I would have loved my dad to be into the stuff that I would have. I was into comics and so on. It made me actually not like her a little bit, which is really good. Because I was thinking that was my dad. I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Do you know what I mean? So they were really smart with that actually. But yeah, so she works out a plan with her friend to leave the house without them knowing and go to this Avenger Con. Right? As you do. And then she takes the bracelet with her. She doesn't know it has powers at this point. Right. But he just said, take something that's of your culture with your suit. Do you know what I mean? So she takes that. So they get on the bus, blah, 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 blah. They go to the Avenger Con. And then, to cut a long story short, they all the cosplay for Captain Marvel comes up. She comes on. and her powers start activating basically, and she just wrecks the joint basically. But then in wrecking the joint, she saves a couple of people like that because things are just going haywire. And she saves a couple of people, and then she realizes, damn, I have powers. But I don't think she's figured out it's the bracelet yet.
Right.
Okay. Right. And that was actually that's pretty much the gist of. There's things that go on there.
Yeah.
But it's more of a fantasizing, and again, it took me back to my childhood. Because I'm a comic book head, and I was fantasizing like that as a kid about if I was this hero and I was that hero, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a nostalgic take, do you know what I mean?
What did you want to be as a child?
Lots of them.
All of
one,
them.
you know what I mean?
All of them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it was and it shows her so it shows the difference of her life in school, at home, you know what I mean, and I think there's going to be more of that to come. And with her friend, obviously her friend likes her because they have a little moment on the roof of the house. Do you know what I mean? He's a little tech boy as well.
Okay.
So there's a few things that are going to build on this, but I can tell you that the girl that plays Kamala Khan, is very. I was very surprised that this is her first job, acting job.
That's your first job?
That's her
WhatsApp,
first.
Right? Was it WhatsApp straight on?
They told her on WhatsApp. Yeah.
But sometimes it can be beneficial not to have trained.
I don't know. I don't know if she's trained or not.
But not
just
be
not worked.
entrenched and worked.
Yeah.
So they can follow the director, and you haven't got your own preconceived ideas.
look at-
Sometimes when they're young.
Great case for that, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Great case for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Journey.
Yeah, man. But I mean,
Out of 10?
I'll give it a solid
For the first episode.
For the first episode, I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah?
A solid 8. It's that good.
And I was not expecting that for the first
Neither
episode.
was I. I
That
was
show.
like, nah.
I was not.
Am I going to chime with this?
I was not expecting to like this at all. But this, and do you know what I like about it? It's the sort of show that you would enjoy, but you can also sit with your kid and enjoy as well.
Okay.
So,
So I can watch this with my daughter.
You can watch, You can watch
right.
this with your son. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My son's a bit too young to watch this. He'll just be running around doing whatever. So, but yeah, I really like this show, and I hope it continues to improve. In the episodes to come, because I think this could ended up being a good show. I mean, we've had the last show, obviously Moon Knight. I thought was really good, and you really liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good.
So yeah, I really want this to be good now, and after seeing that first episode, so I implore you guys to watch it, man. And
Thanks for your
thanks for the
imploring.
you're welcome. But yeah, that was our review of the first episode of
If you've
Miss
seen
Marvel.
it,
Let us know.
Let us know what you thought, and let us know where you think the other episodes are going to go. Leave some comments down below, please, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.